11 years old, our family did a road trip down the east coast of Australia, Cairns to Brisbane. We were in this old Mitsubishi four-wheel drive, 3 kids crammed in the back with all our stuff. We always did family holidays around Christmas. 10 days each year we would head north or south to remote beaches and just live by the ocean basically. I think that's where my love of travelling and exploring really started. Growing up in a small town, you know everyone's business, and most of the time they know yours. You grow up working hard at home, and then working hard at school, and working hard as you start your career. You're working so hard to prepare yourself for a future that might not even happen. I kept getting told it's all about preparing yourself for the future. You focus so much time on preparing your future that you just forget to enjoy the present moment. Travelling in our van Tommy gives us a sense of freedom we've never had before. It's incredible. Letting yourself go and just moving with the pace of things. You can be parked at a beautiful beach one day and a remote snowy mountain the next. It's a simple way of life. I can just sit there and enjoy the nature around me. Wake up when the sun comes up and go to sleep when the sun goes down. I was at work. I looked down at my phone. I had 3 missed calls from my sister. She told me my brother was in hospital and things aren't looking so good. Once you see someone lifeless on a hospital bed, watching them take their last breath, it changes your outlook on life. And what matters gets lost in confusion. Once people find out an immediate family member has died, they just tend to avoid you. Thinking you're an emotional wreck or you need space, they just avoid you. I remember being at the wake for my brother's funeral, waiting for my closest friends to show up. They never came. I was already doubting myself and the decisions I made in my own life. Now suddenly I'm put in this position of losing a family member and struggling with depression. My mother used to say, just put one foot in front of the other, and eventually the pain will fade. I felt a lot of comfort in knowing that I had a supportive family that I could always lean on. I think what my brother would say is, just go out, be yourself, have fun, and make some great memories. Travelling in Tommy makes me feel alive and free. You never know what the next day will bring. If you'll reach your final destination, or if you'll break down in some remote European village with nowhere to go. It's more about the journey than the final destination. It's about enjoying the outdoors and just doing the things you love. There's never a rush in Tommy. You just get used to going slow. Driving on the Autobahn in Germany is a constant reminder. Cars fly past doing 150 or more and we're in the right lane struggling to do 100. We've had our fair share of breakdowns. It's always a frustrating time that no one wants to deal with. We know it'll get fixed and we'll keep the journey going, but at that time it's a real bummer. Most times you meet real interesting people who they'll struggle to speak English, but they'll really do their best to make sure you get back on the road. Ever since my brother passed away, I've been in the search for something more. Through love, lust, adventure, parties and travel. Searching so much that I've forced a lot of good people out of my life that meant a lot to me. Living out of a van has always been a dream of mine. To get rid of the non-essential items and just live day to day. Enjoying what's around you and making the most of every day. It takes you away from everything into your own little space in the world. Most days, once a day, you'll pop into my head. I often wonder what you think about my life and if you think I'm doing okay. If I could have made better decisions. I find a lot of comfort knowing that you're out there watching over me, guiding me on this search, guiding me on the search.
Wouldn't happen there or anywhere else I go.